Come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Come, let us adore him.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you real fast how to use Indeed to look for a entry-level ultrasound job. So, fresh out of school, keywords that I have used in the past, and hopefully it would help you or bless someone. So, keep on watching if this is something that you want to look into, or if you want to keep on watching. If you are new here, I am Tamika. I would love to have you subscribe. I do ultrasound content here, as well as lifestyle and also decorating tips as well. So stick around and hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. And also subscribe. I would love to have you a part of this amazing community family that I have grown by through blessings of my subscribers. So let's get into this video. Okay, so I hope you guys can see me well. I'm going to go over to Indeed now on Google, and my screen pops up. I have already entered in registry eligible ultrasound tech. This is key, registry eligible. That's what you're gonna type in, and I live in California, so I just put California, but it goes whatever state you're in. And as you see, you could just scroll down here and see different jobs that will pop up. So let's look at this diagnostic medical sonographer 2, general vascular, what have you. So this is in Roseville, California, and right here it says American Registry of Diagnostic Medical Sonography, ARDMS, in good standings, is preferred or eligible to take the registry examination. So these are keywords that you want to look into. Graduate from an ARDMS accredited educational program, which is standard across the board. If you go to any ultrasound school, you could definitely see I want you guys to see me. Hold on a second. You could definitely see that they only require you to have, okay, really? I'm sorry, you guys. I'm new to this. Don't worry about it. You just won't see my face. But you could definitely have where you can, I want you to see my face. Okay, you could definitely have a job that, you know, says, hey, I would like for you to have graduated from an ARDMS accredited school, which means that you have already sat or you're eligible to sit for the registry. So that's wonderful little lingo here. Let's look at another one. Here is an ultrasound tech per diem. Let's see. I want to look at this one. So, we'll take a look at this one. It's in Fresno, California, and medical instrument technician, diagnostic ultrasound. Responsibilities: coordinate variety of technical procedures, know and understand the principles of ultrasound. Let's look at what they are wanting. You must be a U.S. citizen. At least 1 year of experience equivalent to the next lower grade level. Not sure what that means, but that's not what I'm interested in. Even when you guys do see that type of you know, information or something that you're reading that says, oh, I have to have a year experience, don't, oh, this is for United States Department, but don't let that like deter you from applying. Still apply, even if it says 1 year. Don't hesitate on applying. Still apply for anything and everything. Get your resume out there, get known. Here's one in Pomona Valley. This is Southern California. This says for American Registry of the ARRT. But if you go up here, this is preferred. They would love for you to be certified a CRT tech, or which is a someone who could take x-rays, or be registered by the ARRT. But up here it says ARDMS or ARDMS eligible with tests taken during 90 days introductory period. So they will, you know, say, hey, I want you to take the test 90 days after we hire you, or within those 90 days, can you sit for the boards? They're not going to fire you, but they're going to give you, I mean, if you fail, just say, worst case scenario, you fail, they're not going to fire you. They'll give you another opportunity to take it, but you're going to have to be working towards it. Or currently enrolled in a 2-year sonography program in a senior year of training. ARDMS must be taken within 90 days after graduation. So, simple as that, which is awesome. So these are just a couple of jobs that I have found here in California. We could look at this Echo Tech one. This is a good one as well. It says ARDMS in good standing is preferred or eligible to take the registration examination, or a graduate of a Sutter affiliated community college program in diagnostic medical ultrasound. Now, like I said, graduate of ARDMS accredited. ARDMS accredited simply means that yes, you could take your boards. The other one is you're going to type in entry level ultrasound technologist, and you put in any state, city, zip code, what have you, but this one automatically popped up California. Well, they're all over the board actually. This is West Virginia. I think MO is Montana. And then, but here's one here, it says ARRT or ARDMS registry or registry eligible, required within 2 years. So you guys, I'm telling you, look at all these jobs out there for ultrasound techs, cardiac sonographer, ultrasound. And they may not be, this one's a cardiac vascular sonographer in Mesa, Arizona. If you live in Mesa, Arizona, you might have to look in Colorado. I'm just saying, be ready to think outside the box. Be ready to explore all options. This is huge, but I really hope this helped you guys. Not to really, you know, harp on too much, but I just wanted to give you guys this information. These are keywords that I have used that have landed me a job. Okay, so Q&A time. Q&A time. Yes, yes, yes. Q&A time. No, you can't come over here. Okay, so my lovely subscriber also, do I want to say that? She's also my student. She left a couple of questions that I'm going to answer, and it's from A. Bolden, and she says, can you tell us about your journey increasing your skills or training from 21 to now? Absolutely. So I was 21 years old when I started my journey, and as you know, I had my first job, but I didn't know anything. And when I say I didn't know anything, I knew what they taught me in school, but I literally used everybody, and I was a sponge. Like, if they wanted to teach me, radiologists, ultrasound techs, what have you, nurses, if they wanted to teach me anything about the medicine field, medical field, I was a sponge. I soaked up everything, and I made sure that I kept it. I wrote it wrote it down. I kept it in my mental, like whatever I had to do. And as far as my skills are concerned, if an ultrasound tech wanted to teach me a technique, I learned pretty fast. So, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I don't want you guys to think that I'm overly trying to do it. What I'm saying is that just say if I was teaching you, don't waste my time. Definitely try to learn what I'm trying to give you, what I'm trying to teach you. And you know, whether it's the technique, whether it's positioning, whether it's just the little thing, color, how to hold your transducer, these type of things will definitely grow your scanning ability and also your confidence. So that's how I learned and how I have grown. Radiologists, they'll come in, I'm like, okay, I'll pick their brain. Well, if this organ looks like this, then what is this? You know, like, I will definitely go sit down and talk to a radiologist, and I don't have a problem with it, especially when it comes to breast and finding things in the breast. I will sit down with I sat down with a awesome radiologist, and she did female, you know, that was her specialty, and she told me so much. She told me so much, and she also showed me how to scan certain ways and certain angles and things like that. So that's how I have grown in this field. Even and I'm still learning. This job, you are continually learning. Second question is, when did you really become confident working alone, or said, I've got this, ×2? So 2 years is really adequate timing, I believe. And I believe any seasoned sonographer will tell you the first 2 years. The first year, you're hitting the pavement running. You're fresh out of school. You're trying to figure out how all this, you know, is connecting. How does this process? So, yeah. That's the first year. And then, you know, and then the first year is also learning new techniques. My first year, that's when I learned how to scan a pelvic. You know, in school we don't do EVs, so I learned how to do an EV properly. I learned how to do an OB from head to toe. I mean, it's so intricate. And tomorrow's video, I will be telling you all the images that we have to get in a OB protocol. But just throwing that out there. Sorry. But yeah, so that my first year was just absorbing and absorbing a lot of information, and I just definitely utilized that year. My second year was when, okay, let's do this, you know, and I built confidence from that point on, and it has just been growing, and I'm still growing my confidence. Like I said, you know, I just started, I know how to scan an OB. I've been scanning OBs for 20 years, but I haven't scanned a full OB since, I want to say, like 6-7 years ago, you know, because the clinics, one thing I can tell you is that OB clinics run their own ultrasounds, majority, or they are affiliated with. And if you're not affiliated or working with that group, then you're probably not going to scan an OB every day. It's not going to happen. So for me, it's been a minute. So going back into OB, it's taking me to get, okay, let's get the ball rolling. It's taken me to, you know, a little bit of time, but I'm back in the game now, and I could do an ultrasound. An OB should take you no more than 30 minutes to scan an OB. But that's it for this evening, and I will see you guys in the next one. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Oh yeah, don't forget to leave me questions so I can answer them. Okay, now bye.
Come